take this opportunity to introduce someone near and dear to my heart. I would like to introduce Dr. Krisztina Konya. Dr. Krisztina Konya, who hails from the United Kingdom, is the Director of Project Development for VisionAfric Development. Dr. Krisztina is a multi-award-winning spiritual coach, empowerment, and authentic leadership coach, a Usui Reiki Master Teacher, an award-winning international speaker, co-founder of Easy Step Group Limited, co-founder of We Champions International Foundation, co-founder of Yovan International South Africa, CFO, and my partner at Expressions of Humanity Foundation. She is the host of the Truth Runners talk show. Dr. Krisztina holds several certificates and has a bachelor's degree in business management. Dr. Krisztina received her second honorary doctorate degree for international peace from the World Federation for Development, Freedom, and Peace, registered in the United Nations. Her mission is to encourage women to find their path towards empowerment and to hold the space for them to achieve this by giving them some of the most invaluable and practical tools that helped her personally with her journey towards self-development, self-love, and growth. As our keynote speaker, we welcome Dr. Konya to our international platform.
Thank you so much, Anolia, for this beautiful introduction. And it always makes me smile. I'm sorry that it really always makes me smile when someone introduces me. And I keep saying this because I'm just sitting there listening. Oh my God, the woman is doing so much. And then sometimes I feel that I do so little. So thank you so much for the introduction. Today, what I would love to talk about is a subject really close to my heart, and which is literally it was the theme of the speaking event, which is woman empowerment. Okay, because it's a phrase, it's a word what we very often hear, but my question to you is, do we truly know what does that mean? Okay, because when we talk about woman empowerment, some might think that it's about taking the power away from men. But the truth is that woman empowerment, it means giving women the power to make their own choices and to make the decisions for themselves. Because unfortunately, we found ourselves in 2023 when the decisions are made for us. Okay, women empowerment, it is about ensuring that women have equal opportunities, they have equal rights, and they have the ability to decide and to shape our own path, our own future. Okay, and some might ask, why is important, right? Why women empowerment is important? Why is such a big topic right now? So I would love to invite you to think about this like as a puzzle. It's a puzzle piece. Because when we hear the stories, only just what we heard today, for example, and when we realize that empowering women, it's completing a puzzle which is in progress. It's building up the puzzle, putting the puzzle pieces all together. Because when a woman is educated, when a woman is healthy and happy and financially independent, not just the family, not just her community, but the society as whole will benefit. Okay? But unfortunately, what happens today, and based on all the speeches that I've heard today here and what we all know, we must acknowledge and we must face that unfortunately there are still gender-based issues that persist. Okay? In many places in the world, let it be in the United States, let it be in Europe, let it be in Africa or Asia. Okay? Women still face discrimination, and it takes various forms. We were talking today about unequal pay. We are talking actually about limited access to education. Girls have no right to go and learn and to be educated. We face gender-based violence. We face lack of representation, right, in decision-making positions. Let's take, for example, the Maasai women. Although they are the pillar of their community, they have very little to say when it comes to decision-making. Okay? These are issues that hold us back from really achieving true equality. And I think, Latasha, you mentioned today that it takes another 30, 40, 50 years to, to truly achieve that equality. But I don't think we really have that much time, right? So my question is how we can break these barriers. And one of the most important things what also came out today from you all ladies is that the most important thing is education. We have to provide equal educational opportunities for girls and women because this is very, very important. When a girl is educated, they will be able to stand up for themselves. They will be able to uplift not just herself, by being an educated woman, right? And we call it an educated woman. But she uplifts her family, her community, as I mentioned a little bit earlier. We need to change these stereotypes of, women are only good in kitchen and in bed. Okay? Because this is not the truth. It's not the case. Okay? The other thing is that we need to ensure that we have fair opportunities in the workplace. Women have to have equal pay for men. And unfortunately, in 2023, even though women, they do the same job on the same position, or maybe they work even harder than a man, they are paid less. So equal pay for equal work, it's a slogan now, but for me, it is really a necessity. The other piece, what I think that we must change and work towards, it's I personally would really love to see an ending of all forms of violence what we face against women. We heard today, only today, a lot of them, including physical violence, domestic violence, sexual violence, right? And there is the other, what you cannot see, the emotional and psychological abuse. And then when it turns to finances, the financial abuse. Because when we keep a woman financially illiterate, she's not able to make a decision and she's afraid to leave. We talked about today, toxic relationship. She's afraid to go out there in the world and start a life on her own and make decisions for herself because she doesn't know how to manage money. And this, for me, I believe it requires stricter laws and proper enforcement, a change in the attitude of society. Let's take, for example, Kenya, right? The girls were talking about FGM, which is still happening in 2023, when in 2011, the Kenyan government literally banned FGM in Kenya. Yet it's still happening because there is no proper enforcement of the law in place. Okay? Then lastly, what I would love to say is that there is always support and mentorship for women. Because when we lift each other up, when we stay together, like how we stay together today, for example, right? We stay in communities, we only share the stories and we lift each other up instead of pulling one another down. This is what I call also woman empowerment. So when someone next time asks you what's woman empowerment and what's all that fuss about it, well, that's all about. That's what woman empowerment is. So I would love to invite today all of you, those who are here, those who are watching, those who are listening. Let's just stand together, stand in a circle, hold hands, hold each other's hands and lift each other up. Let's give proper education to the girls. Let's fight together for those redresses. Let's fight together for bringing those pads to the ladies. It's a basic human right. And many of the basic human rights right now, well, are not really basic human rights, right? So I would love to invite all of you who are listening and they can help and they have an open heart, be like how we are today, a voice for the voiceless. And let's lift each other up. And I think that we are facing a brighter future if we are together. Everything is shifting, energy is shifting. I know, I'm aware that I might be a dreamer, but I also know that I'm not alone. Just today, I have dreamers with me, and there are many out there. And when we lift each other up, when we hold hands together, our energies, our voices are going out there like a ripple effect. So I would love to thank you for giving me the opportunity to share and to be here with all of you today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Konya, and your definition of empowerment and the motivation behind that. So knowing that you are a spiritual coach, knowing that you bring a lot of experience to the table, and also knowing that you actually have an event coming up, why don't you share with us how people can reach you and how they could actually join your event?
Thank you very much, Anonia. I would love to invite you. I'm holding a workshop in empowerment and spirituality on the 20th of October. You can find the details on my Facebook page, which is KristinaKonya.com. It's just one thought. What I really would love is to see, happy faces. I want to see women happy. And I want to make women understand that, yes, we are powerful. Yes, we can start our lives all over again. Yes, we can leave that abusive man. Yes, we can say no. No is a full sentence. And I want to teach, it's a full sentence. No. To understand that we can and we have to set healthy boundaries. This is where it stops you and it starts me, or the other way around. And the workshop actually is about how spirituality can empower a woman and what spirituality means really, because people mix it with voodoo things and they mix it with religion. So the workshop is going to be about empowerment and spirituality. And you can find me on my website, www.KristinaKonya.com, and on my Facebook page, Krisztina Konya. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.